Actually, I should not be sitting here. I was compelled to sit here because it's basically Professor Pradhan's students showing their respect to him at this important junction, milestone, I should say. I should also accept that pressure, mainly because it's Professor Pradhan's day and I should be part of it. As Prem has already mentioned, we were together here in the Center for West Asian and African Studies at that point of time, together for our MPhil PhD program. I left after my MPhil. He continued with his PhD here. So you can imagine it is from 1982 onwards. It's 42 years of friendship and companionship and being colleagues for the last several years, as you know. So I'll be the only person who would be knowing him so long. And so that's another reason I'm here with him. And I'm also waiting in line to depart. Professor Pradhan's scholarship, his article in the Journal of Palestine Studies on the 2014 assault on Gaza. Sorry, in the Arab Studies Quarterly, not in Journal of Palestine.
That I will be writing.
That is the next one. I can so. That is an article that is of great significance. It came out when you have the crisis in Gaza from the last October. If you read that article, which he has shown to me, just glancing through it, you could see that he is actually talking about what's happening today, even though the detailed research is about 2014. And that shows you the kind of continuous catastrophe that the Palestinians have been confronting with. And as a witness to that, as an academic who has been looking at the Palestinian issue for such a long time, Professor Pradhan had to take a strong standpoint, and I always agree with that position. And we have been, that comes from our own education and a kind of memory of anti-colonial struggles. At least if we were not alive at that time of anti-colonial struggles, at least we know from first generation people what it actually means. And therefore an anti-colonial and a decolonial kind of position that is asserted as an academic by Professor Pradhan is one of the most significant contributions that he has made. And he has instilled that feeling through actual academic evidence, through the academic rigor that he has shown in putting that not only in pen and paper, but also in the classrooms and in conferences and debates, etc. His books on general themes on West Asia and North Africa has also been very significant, as you all know. I've contributed only one article in one of those major collections. Those if you are somebody who is beginning with West Asian studies, those books will provide you a comprehensive kind of analysis of West Asian and North African politics, culture, and different aspects of society. That contribution is also very important. He has been working on, from student days onwards, on the American policy towards the Palestine question, and his books on that topic, they show us how muddled American policy towards Palestine was. And obviously there is the large elephant in the room, violent elephant actually, of Israel. But he has, shown this interest on Palestine and how global factors and superpowers in a way shape that issue is also very significant. And you people, at least what as students can do, those who have not taken his courses can still go through those works that will inform us of the nuances of politics that is involved with respect to Palestine. Many of you may not know, Professor Pradhan was a journalist in the early part of his career. Whenever I come to Delhi, in the initial days of my teaching in Mahatma Gandhi University, he was still a journalist. Later, he was the editor of SIS Journal, International Studies. And that is when International Studies actually, as a journal, became extremely professional, and a wide variety of themes being represented, and he has been instrumental in providing the kind of flagship journal of SIS an international standing. And he has been working with the publishers very closely, and most of the SIS faculty really knows him through that endeavor as well, over a period of time. And later he became a full professor in our center, and it's a true homecoming as far as he was concerned. And I cherished all the moments with him from the student days. As a student, he was very active in student politics, contested elections, did everything that active students do at this point of time. And we were together in Tihar jail as well, and so our associations along those lines. And one should be sitting there as well, isn't it, in times of crisis. So I have fond memories. I'm just informing you what I could actually bring forth. Maybe we will begin with Professor Pradhan talking about his own reflections on his academic life and whatever personal details also he wants to share. And we can also link that with the theme that you have selected. So I'll first invite Professor Bansidhar Pradhan to talk about his own academic endeavors.